Hey, we're Hollywood Undead, and these are our top 5 favorite horror movies.
When it comes to horror movies, I watched them all the time growing up, but, as time went on, they started getting worse and worse, and I like campy horror movies. So when Piranha came out at first, I thought it was dumb, but I love boobs in horror movies. People's arms and bodies getting chopped in half. I think they're like, foreign directors, so they came to America and made that movie, and I thought they kind of nailed like the 80s vibe of horror movies that people don't do anymore. Boobs all over the place, fantastic.
Nice. I like horror movies with ghosts in them, anything with ghosts. I'm scared of ghosts.
Me too.
I think this room might be haunted even. The Orphanage by, I think, Guillermo del Toro, I'm probably wrong. He had something to do with it, but that was scary. It was a foreign movie, it's all in Spanish, and it's about some creepy little kid who's haunting this mom who moves into this house with her family. And it's very scary. It's in Spanish, and I speak fluent Spanish, so I didn't even need subtitles.
Event Horizon, that was one that I saw, and I very rarely watch those movies because I get spooked out, but I remember I watched that with a buddy of mine, and that one, did you ever see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
That one really was
That
terrifying
good.
to me because it's haunted and it's in space. They scare the crap out of me, both those things, space and ghosts.
I think we should say The Shining. It's kind of stereotypical when you're talking about horror movies, but I think it is probably the best horror movie ever made.
That's still one of my favorite movies of this time. I used to put it on when I'd go to bed, and this guy knew how to get into my apartment, someone we knew, and I passed out while it was on. I woke up, and he was laying in my bed watching it, and I fell back asleep, and I woke up, and he was gone. I don't know if I dreamed it or not. It was actually this guy right here.
I was going to say, was it him?
It was him.
Yeah.
It was really creepy.
Who did Hocus Pocus? That movie with Bette Midler? Whew. That was terrifying. These two kids, they move from a big city to a small town that's haunted, and they don't believe in witches until they stumble upon a cottage, and Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker and, I think, Ricky Lake are in it, and they're witches. And they chase them all over town. So I couldn't watch the end of it. I still haven't. I've watched it 13 times.